Alright, so welcome back to the DragonFable Book 3 Let's Play. So this week's update is the Malorus Reckoning War. So we've got another war in the Reckoning, but another war in the Malorus. I'm retarded. Friday the 13th war though, that's why it's a war I assume. But let's go to war. Okay. Nertha? Oh yeah. Not now Nertha, I'm busy. Wait a sec. I can't. Okay, everyone has a story. Interesting. And not now, Nertha. I am busy. But mother, perhaps your father can entertain you. I have much work to do. Okay. I like the background music. It's quite nice. Father, Nertha. Is it Nertha or Notha? I'm gonna say Nertha. I think I said that last time. There was something I wanted to... Your studies are going well. You are living up to the family name. Yes, father. Good, good. Here. That should be sufficient for whatever you wanted, yes? Don't forget to thank the makers for your blessings. And Nertha. Close the door on your way out, please. I'll have no more interruptions this evening. Oh, her parents don't really care about her that much. Quite sad. Yes, father. She's praying. Mother and father are busy again, doing your holy work, makers. I come yet again to ask for your blessings. Please, I've done all I've been asked. I've studied hard and prayed, just like mother and father tell me to. I want a friend, a real one. I've tried, but I can't just stand it. It's all fake. It's all just a mask I put on. I don't care for them, any of them. They don't really care for you, so I understand. But I try. I know their birthdays, their favourite foods, their favourite toys. Oh, 4 minutes of parents. Okay. But their joy, their sadness, it doesn't make any sense. I feel nothing, and I want to offer them is false. Please, makers, I don't understand. I just want to be normal, girl. So, Nertha, have you thought about what you'll do after the academy? I'll be a researcher, like my mother and father. Well, I'm going to be a priestess. In service of the makers. You know, I feel there's going to be a party after the next festival. Wait, so these people like pray to the makers, and yet they're Malorus? So are the Malorus just people who used to follow the makers, and now for some reason the makers want them gone? You know what I mean? Questions. Isn't there always? Well, yes. What makes this one so special? They're always special. There will be food and dancing, music, all in praise of the makers. Of course, it'll be a good time. You should come. Why should I bother? Nertha, celebrating is a form of service to the makers, you know. Everything we do is in their service. My studies will suffice. Look, Nertha, I'm sorry I'm a little boring for your sensibilities, but I know mother and father pay your parents to you accompany me. It's not your fault. You should go. I have friends who actually care about you. Nertha, I said go. Why am I like this? Why do the makers make me like this? Why do I feel nothing? And that's the last shipment from the excavation site. Yes, Lady Nertha. For now, at least. Thank you. My lady, forgive me if this is out of place, but... What? The winter festival is fast approaching, and I was wondering if you would... Is it winter already? I know you're far above the station, as one such as I, Lady Nether, but I think it would be good for you to get some fresh air. Maybe, I am sorry, I am not interested. Aha, of course. My apologies, my lady. It is of no concern. You have done a good job. I'll make sure to add a bonus to your wages at the end of the month. Sigh. Generous as ever, Lady Nether. May the makers bless your work. I followed them as this far. I shall have my answers. This isn't we, the makers. It's lies. It's all lies. And there was I, blaming them for all my problems, lost and confused. I accepted it. It was all part of the makers' plan. But no, they are no makers. And why? I pretend. Why others suffer in the dark? Such wonders, hidden from us, buried. All these years I've worn the mask I told to wear, expected to wear. Waiting and hoping for the revelation, for the makers to come down from their firmament and grant me normality, or whatever I said. And it was for nothing. There's fervent prayers, there's wishes of a young girl. They mean nothing to the makers. They would have us stagnate, our genius extinguish, so that they may bathe in our worship and praise. Well, makers, I have seen the truth, and I will tear you down. Can I wear the mask of a while longer? I'm used to it. Okay, so she supported the makers and now doesn't, and that's why these people are malicious? I don't understand, it's quite confusing. I guess we'll find out at some point. Wait, that's it? That is all the tantrum of a spoiled brat who couldn't accept what the makers provided? Joanta, the makers didn't provide anything. I spent my childhood alone, unable to connect, unable to make friends, to be normal. And what was I told? What did I believe? It's all part of the maker's plans. From my mother, from my father, from anyone who cared to listen to the plight of a freak of a Lycian child. And I believe it. I believe my misery, my loneliness was because of them, that it served a purpose. I dedicated my life to finding out what purpose was, to what purpose my makers had in store for me. But there was none. There was no reason. The avatars are liars and usurpers, terrified of our potential. This balance they claim to uphold, arrogant stagnation. Fear the unknown. There has to be order in the world, or it will devolve into chaos. The order we make for ourselves, Joanta. Now, not the laws and decrees of pretenders who can barely function. I've seen the remnants of what came before, you know. The exalted. I've seen their technology, their cities, their magic, their stories. I've seen what our false gods fear, and it is wondrous. I've seen the freedom that the others want us to forget. What about Ramphilus? Is this the freedom you desired? Serving at whim for his heretic? You claim to choose whether or not you serve the avatars, yet all I see is blind devotion. You do not bring your righteous anger down on those who bring the truth. It's all better directed at those whose hands covered your eyes all along. I think we've taken enough of your time. Rest well, you'll need it. What was your plan? I could have shown them anything, and you choose some lonely scenes from your childhood. I think we're getting through. At the very least, if they wish to oppose us still, it should be of their own choice. A shame, but at least they will be free. Indeed. So that is their motivation? It matters not. The threat she poses threatens to disrupt their careful balance. Is it true? Is all of Lishiak, the culture, our faith, is it all a lie? It is the means by which we brought balance, order to the land. The faith is real. The ways of your people, guided by our hands, are real. What of you? Are you truly our makers? What we do for the sake of law, of keeping it in balance. For keeping it from descending into endless chaos and destruction. You and your people have done well to maintain it so. The religion was an effective way of... Yuanta and our people are not a tool to be used. Remember our lessons. Yes, yes. Our apologies, Yuanta. We felt at the time that deception was necessary. And yet, I still trust you, Makers, to guide our path. Wow, look at you, Avatars. Apologizing to a mortal. And we must apologize to you as well, Midnight. We have wreaked havoc in your lands in our hazardous attempts to maintain balance. I think there's a lot of people who need apologizing to, really. Is that what we do now? Let it seep in? Let it colour our every word and action? Kindness, control yourself. We are our own. You control yourself. Yes, you are right. I am sorry. We are still coming to terms with our rediscovering nature. Rediscover nature. Lock and Key have taught us much. We cannot fight who we have become. Thus, the source of the inconsistency and fury, our rage and confusion, will have to come to decision. Aided by Lock and Key, we will... Oh, it's cracking! Oh. That is a very big dragon. Wait, is that the Milo's dragon? I can't remember what that looks like. Yeah, it is. We meet again, heroes. Well done, Milos. I knew you could do it. Milos? But is that an Earther's voice? What sorcery is this? Hi, Midnight. That's right, it's me. What? What have you done? What is this? How is it possible? I just had to keep digging and digging and digging. I have seen secrets even you avatars couldn't imagine. Together, Milos and I sorted this whole thing out. Well, a lot of it, I think. Enough, at least. You delve into which you do not understand. Not all of it, but I know you don't either. You dare trespass by force? I dare. Begone, Earther. I do not know if it's going to convince her. Oh, hello, Yuanta. Did you sleep well last night? You know what Milos and I are here for, and it's not you, it's them. I'd rather you not get in our way, but... Champions, to our aid. Earther. Milos. Why, you do not understand what you do. There is still a chance for a peaceable solution. Lock and Key, my saviors. A preachable solution, though viable, is insufficient. You see? Do you see? The avatars will not suffer our whatever I said. Milos, let our hero friends play with some of our new toys. And let us deal with these oppressors. Okay. Will you fight for your ideals? Okay, to war then. Reckoning the firmament has been breached. As the avatars combat Milos and Earther, It's up to you, and you had to push back against the hordes of ancient amalgamation, I can't say that word, that have been let loose on the firmament. It's up to you to turn the tide and decipher the fate of law. Okay. That's what we just did. Unlocks at 50%. So we'll be doing like a second part on this, or I might wait until it's fully finished and then finish it, if you know what I mean. To battle. Yeah, hello, you look interesting. You're very weak there. Kaboom. Easy. Why is your answer there? You have decided changing the way the walls work. And now you don't have to walk around to kill the enemies, you just fight them right now. I kinda like it. It's a lot faster. Because you just you press in the continue and then you just kill them. You don't have to like walk up to them. I like how the background changes. Oh no. Wait a sec. I should be doing ice damage. How did that deset? There you go. Is that water or ice? That's ice. Why did all my stuff disappear? Okay. Wait, you beat oh wait. Why did I do nothing to him? Wait, what? Wait, I do not understand what's happening. Why am I doing 0 damage? The enemies are not resistant. What's happening? It can't be the element. I'm a dragon attack. 0. Is it the element and then they're resistant, but it's just not saying it is? Let me just equip my thread cutter. What the fuck? Is this a glitch or am I missing something obvious? Alright, so I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna leave this on here. I was only gonna finish this one wave anyway. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll figure out what's happening with this. Thanks for watching. Let's see you on this one. Bye bye.